Hey Virgo, welcome to this channel. This is our weekly reading for the week of February the 25th. I hope you are doing well and taking good care of yourself. Let's see what's coming through for you. If Virgo is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you like what you see here, please do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts in the comments if you feel comfortable. Okay. Thank you for being here. I hope you are having a nice day. Let's see what's coming through for you guys. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So Virgos, your card for the week is Seven of Wands and then the Sun card. Okay, and then we have Justice here as well. So something to do with fairness, conflict resolution, something like that. And here the Sun card has to do with good news coming your way. So it's happy news. It could also be that some of you are overcoming certain challenges, and this is like a rebirth moment for you. This is like a lease of fresh air, a breath of fresh air. It could be maybe some of you are traveling, or it could be that you are hearing from someone, or maybe you are just outside enjoying nature, getting some sunlight, or focusing on your creativity, your spirituality, something that is more meaningful for you. It could be your inner child, maybe it's something that doing something that gives you a sense of happiness, joy, and purpose. So that is what some of you are engaged in. Or it could be children in your life. Maybe you are spending time with your kids or the children in your life and doing something together. Very playful energy. So lovely. Light is always good, right? And with Seven of Wands, this is you trying to explain something to someone, like trying to make someone see something, trying to convince something. That's what I'm getting with Seven of Wands. So what I would say is, how it's kind of very stressful situation for you, Virgo. So is this something that you really want to engage in? Is something that you want to ask yourself? How important is this? Like, do I really want to? Why is it important for you to convince something? Uh, it's also about why do you want to explain? So it all depends upon the situation. I'm not sure what you are coming across. So this could be something that you want to ask yourself in order to avoid that stress. This stress can be avoided. It's all about how you want to respond to that situation. For some of you, it could also be that there's too much going on in your plate. So it could be training, it could be learning a new skill, it could be that you are working hard and you are rushing through things. It's like maybe there is a deadline that you and you have to complete things in by that date, and so you will find yourself rushing through things. What I would say is, since this is the energy you are coming across, if there is something planned, you want to plan your days and your week accordingly. If you know that there is something coming up, maybe be proactive and take care of things beforehand, so you don't have to rush through things at the last moment. For instance, it could be travel, it could be something to do with your kids, something like, or your health. So if there is something, be proactive and take care of things as and when they pop up, so you don't have to then go through stressful situation at the last moment. So be prepared. And with this, what I'm getting is a sense of unpreparedness. If you are expecting like a conversation, an interview, some kind of legal matters is what I'm getting with the Justice card. Be prepared. And for some Virgos, it also has to do with property, buying, selling, or it could be your something to do with your career, your business, your job, some legal matters that you have to take care of. But with the Sun card, this is good news. So that's nice. But with this, what I would say is, do you have to take care of everything by yourself, or can you Is there someone you can reach out to for help? For instance, it could be, if this has to do with some legal matters, it could also be hiring an attorney, and someone who is expert in that field, so they can go over the details, so you don't have to then worry about things later on. Or if it has something to do with your business, it could also be outsourcing, getting a virtual assistant, hiring the right people, something like that. For some Virgos out there, this could also be social media, something happening there, or friend circle, the groups you belong to. You may come across like criticism, arguments, something like that is, and which is kind of stressful. Uh, you know, I mean, it all depends upon the situation. If it is close relationships, then we can't do anything, right? Uh, we have to be there and face the situation. But if it is not important, like for instance, if you are on social media and if you are coming across somebody's comment, you know do you really want to, and this person doesn't know you, this person doesn't have anything to do with your struggles, the things that you go through in your everyday life. They do, and they just want to be like, they are just thoughtless, and they will just say whatever they have to. So do you really want to take it by heart? Do you really want to respond, react to this situation and give them a piece of your mind? Is the choice that you want to make. Be your own judge, because that is stressful. It all depends upon the situations we come across, right? Sometimes it's a total stranger and they don't know you, and if they just say something out of ignorance, it's just complete ignorance, right? If they say something to you, you really don't want to pay attention, you just want to shrug it off like ignorance, right? But if they say something that's happening in your personal life, people who are important to you, then maybe it is kind of a tough situation, and you may have to then find a way to deal with this in a way that you also want to make sure it's not affecting your emotional health and mental peace, right? So yes. Yes, interviews, meetings, networking, presentations, be prepared if there is something that you are expecting. Um, okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards for you. So, Virgos, your message is start delegating. I told you guys, didn't I? So, with this, it feels like you are taking care of everything by yourself. It could be something to do with your work environment, it could be training, learning, teaching, or it could also be several tasks that you are responsible for right now. And with the sun, it feels like you are in that energy of doing, right? It may not occur to you, but it may take a toll on your health, because this is stress and exhaustion, and it could also be that you have a deadline to meet and things like that. So what I would say is it possible for you to delegate? By that, it could be outsourcing, it could be hiring the right people, or it could be, asking your team members for help. It could be asking your family for help. It could be your children, your partner, your friends, the groups you belong to, something like that. So you don't have to figure this out yourself. And if there is something, if you're confused about something, it could also be about putting it out there and asking for perspectives. so you can find a better way to handle this thing. The message here is ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. It could also mean asking your guides. If there is something you are coming across and you can find the right answers, resolutions, it could also be about ask prayer, meditation, asking your guides, and listening to your own intuition to understand, you know, listening to your own intuition for new insights and ideas, uh, things like that, so you can take care of the situation you are coming across with ease and peace. Okay, let me read this out to you. Green Tarot. With this, what I'm getting is travel for some of you, and when it comes to that, you just want to make, if that is the case, you just want to make sure that all your travel plans are in place, your itinerary, your visa, your passport, things like that, so you don't have to then worry about things at the last moment. Or for some, it could also be about property, buying, selling. Be protective of something. That's what I'm getting, Virgos. So this is, being protective. It could be the people in your life. It could be the children, your children. And protective of something that means a lot for you. For some, it may have something to do with, adoption, something to do with child custody, some legal matters. But since justice is here, what I'm getting is this will be resolved. When you feel resentment in your heart because you are carrying more than your share of the Lord, you are doing no favors for anyone, including yourself. That's what this card is about. Additional responsibilities. It could be one particular area of your life. For some, it could be your work environment. Or it could be, several things, home, work, your goals, your dreams, your health. So there are several things that you are focusing on right now and your hands are full. When you feel resentment in your heart because you are carrying more than your share of the Lord, you are doing no favors for anyone, including yourself. You need to ask for help to ensure that you have private time for contemplation and rest. One of the reasons why I am able to sit so peacefully is that I know the secret of true productivity. It doesn't come through struggle or strife. Rather, it comes from a clear and focused mind that's unchallenged by indecisiveness. You see, making decisions is the shortest route to triumphant passage. That is the Justice card. It's all about making decisions. Once you make your mind, the rest follows quite naturally. I therefore urge you to sit quietly and follow the footsteps of your mind. Be open to your heart's meanderings. They will quietly lead you to make your most important decisions, and the rest will fall into place. Don't try to be a superwoman and superman. Give your children chores. Ask your partner for help. Accept assistance as it is offered to you. Release guilt or the belief that it's weak to ask for help. Be a team player. There you go, my dear. So that is something that I already mentioned. So this week you may find yourself like busy. So it's So be aware of how you are organizing your day, your schedule, so you can, take care of things in an efficient way, in an effective way, and be more organized, so you are so things are not kind of stressful for you. Okay. So, all right, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. If yes, please do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share your thoughts if you feel comfortable, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. If this was your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And take good care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.